For page 43, number 5, it says 7w plus 2z equals 16. And then they give you another equation, 5w equals 2z plus 8. Now remember, if you want to stack these, you got to make sure they're all lined up together. So let's move the 2z over to this side of the equal sign. So that would be 5w, and then to bring the 2z over, it would be minus 2z equals 8. And in the end, they want you to find out what is 12w. So now you got to think, well, thankfully these cancel out. Okay, so plus 2 minus 2 equals a 0. And how do you get to 12w? You just add it. So it's going to be 12w equals 24. To isolate for the w, oh, actually, you don't have to. It's 12w. So our answer is 24. Super simple. The next one is number 21. Number 21 says 4y minus 3x equals 8. And then it tells us ax plus 4 equals 2y. In this question it says, if the system of equations above has infinitely many solutions. So remember what I told you guys in lecture. Infinitely many solutions basically means that the line is on top of the other line. Okay, these two, this is a line and this is the line. And if you were to see it in the graph, it looks like one line there and the other line is right on top like that. Okay, so you can't really see the red because they're right on top of each other and they have infinitely many solutions. Okay, those are solutions are points where the two lines meet. And so if they're on top of each other, what you know about it is that they're the exact same line. So infinitely many solutions means the lines are equal. Make sure you know that. So I know that this line equals this line. So what I'm going to do just for my own sanity is I'm going to put them into like the same standard form, which is ax plus by equals a number or whatever. Okay, so on this side it would be, I'm just reorganizing, negative 3x plus 4y equals 8. And on this side it's going to be ax minus 2y, I'm bringing that one over, equals, and then I'm going to bring that one over, negative 4. Okay, so what can I do to make the negative 4 look like the 8? Okay, since that's the bigger number. What times negative 4 would equal 8? And the answer is negative 2, right? So since this line equals this line, and I'm going to do this in red, this whole equation is a line, and this whole equation is a line, and they are equal to each other. So I'm going to just multiply this by negative 2 to make it look exactly like that, okay? So that's going to be positive 8 when I multiply, so I'm going to distribute. This is going to be positive 4y, and then this is going to be negative 2ax. Okay, and then this one is just going to be negative 3x plus 4y equals 8. So cool. So now let's go through and make sure, does 8 equal 8? Yes, so I'm going to cross that out. Does plus 4y plus 4y? Yep, that's fine. Okay, so basically I know that this portion right here equals that portion right there. And they want me to know what's the value of a. Well, you just go like this. Equals negative 2ax. Okay, cross out the x, cross out the x. Get the a by itself, divide out by negative 2, divide out by negative 2, that's a by itself. That's going to become positive 3 over 2, and that is your answer. And the last one on this page is going to be number 34. And for number 34, it says, at a corner bakery, 6 croissants and 3 cups of coffee. So I'm going to go coffee as CC. Cost, that's equal sign, $25.95. And it says an order of 4 croissants and 6 cups of coffee equals $26.70. What is the cost of an order of 1 croissant and 1 cup of coffee? Okay, so what you got to do is you've got to manipulate the equation here. Okay, so we've got 6 c plus, and what you could also even do is you could change this to like an x. if it's easier for you. And this could be the y. We'll do that. Okay, 6x and 4x, that's going to be the croissants. And then the coffees will be the y's. Okay? So what you got to do first is think about this and figure out how can I get to 1 cup? Because in the end, we want to find 1x plus 1y. Okay? And what you could do first is you can multiply what you could do is you could try to just figure out what is one of the x's, and how you could do that is by crossing out or canceling out this and canceling out all of the cups of coffee if you multiply this top thing by -2. Okay, so if we do that, and I'll just write it down here, -12x, that's going to be -6y, which will cancel that out, is going to equal, and then if you do this in your calculator, which you are allowed to use, -12x plus -6y, and then on top of this one, it'll be 5190. Okay, so negative that. And you could cross all this out right over here. Okay, so what you'll get there is that these are going to cross out, and then here you're going to get -8x equals -25.2. So divide out -8, divide out -8, x will equal, and it'll become positive $3.15. So we know that it's going to be $3.15 for 1, okay? So what we want to do is we want to plug this into any of the equations, okay? So we could go with, let's go with this original one. 4 times $3.15, so we're just plugging it into any of the original equations, plus that one was 6y equals $26.70. And then if you multiply this together, because this is a calculator section, you get $12.60 plus 6y equals $26.70. And then subtract that out, and you're going to get 6y equals 1410, and divide out by 6, y is going to equal 2.35. So you're going to take this and you're going to add it to this to get your answer, and that's going to add up to $5.50.